special shout out to a very special person. Shout out to Lasith, this month's MVP, Most Valuable Producer. Thank you so much for your sponsorship, and we hope you enjoy this reaction.
Yo, welcome back to a MVP sponsor reaction. This one is for The Night Agent, Season 1, Episode 6. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell while you're at it. Thank you.
Alright, just a couple comments from the last episode starting... Well, first of all, shout out to MVP Lisette for sponsoring this reaction. A couple comments from the last episode starting with executive producer Jeremy, who says, this was a very good episode. They mentioned when we first met Maddie in Arrington that Maddie never kept any Secret Service agents. She would do her sneaking away stuff and they would all end up gone. Until Arrington, who she ended up developing a friendship with and respect for, so she stopped doing her sneaking away thing until the manipulative art teacher got involved. So I feel like Arrington's way of doing things was working at least a lot better than the way the other agents did things until that manipulative art teacher, who I feel mildly bad for calling out so much since he got shot twice and is very dead now. But not too bad, because still don't like anything he was doing with Maddie.
Yeah, can't be touching kids.
That ending when he got shot and Maddie got kidnapped, I was thinking not what I thought was going to happen at all. 24 all the way though. Can't trust anyone in the White House or the Secret Service apparently. Kind of hard to get anything done when we can't talk to anyone without someone showing up to kill us. Not sure if you were talking about the president when you were talking about not knowing her from anything, but if you were, she's another Canadian actress, Carl Matchett, probably best known for Covert Affairs, but she was also in Leverage as Ford's ex. Oh, well, I mean, we did see...
No, I know her from something else then.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that is who we were talking about, Jeremy.
Yeah, for the president?
Yeah. I already like what I thought they did with Robert Patrick in the first 2 episodes. They know the audience will suspect him, so just reveal he's bad and move on. But then they revealed he wasn't bad at all. That was really well done. Great reaction. I look forward to the next one.
Motherfuckers.
But he is dead, though.
Yeah.
He dead.
Well, I don't know. We didn't see him there.
We saw his body.
Okay.
And this isn't Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Okay. We're in 24.
Alright,
then we have MVP Lasith, who says, love your reaction, guys. This episode was brilliant, and I love the attention Erica and Chelsea got and how the writers fully focused on the Maddie detail and fully got into this connected side plot. And like you guys, I was totally surprised that Metro Bomber killed his lover/accomplice, but I knew as soon as they showed his tattoo and introduced him as the art teacher's lover, there's something more to it than environmental responsibility or policy, and I knew it won't end well for Maddie. Also, I can't wait for you guys to find out the motive behind the kidnapping is really what it's really about, because it's brilliant writing and you won't guess it for all the money in the world. Also, the next episode is action-packed from start to finish, and it does reveal a substantial amount of plot details and the key players' motives, but I must warn you to take it with a pinch of salt, because the writers are brilliant. That's all I'm going to say. Finally, I'm loving RJ's end of the episode enthusiastic analysis, and J Rabbit trying not to laugh at it was so much fun to watch, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next one. Trust you? Trust me?
What do you mean?
You've been reporting about me, and now
Well, you've been reporting on me when you're not.
I'm not a good fucking person.
Shit, we both been snitching on each other. Let's just go ahead and put that out in the open.
First, my reaction to you wasn't personal.
Yeah, but you gonna need some social skills though.
Right now.
You gonna want to make
We
it.
need you to get to the basics.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus
if she
Christ.
plans some special night out with this professor, who would she tell?
Me.
And if she wouldn't even tell you?
I met somebody at Turn Lake the day he was murdered.
How do you know?
Cynthia Hawkins.
You hounded his widow? Peter!
She kept saying that Hawkins didn't buy the whole Zadar thing, that he believed that there was more to the buy.
None of this makes sense. What's the motive? Why stage a terror attack and not publicize the reason?
To cover up the real objective. The data on the Campbell's hard drive suggested that bomb was meant to set off a larger explosion, to take out somebody above ground.
An assassination attempt disguised as a terror attack?
Exactly. And whoever the target was being protected by Maddie Redfield's current Secret Service detail.
That's why you were at Georgetown today. You think they were targeting Maddie Redfield?
I did, yeah. And then I talked to Arrington and she said it wasn't Maddie she was protecting that day.
Is it possible she lied to you?
Why? What don't I know?
Maddie Redfield went missing tonight. Kidnapped.
What?
That's why this place is a fucking zoo.
It feels like like shit's kind of
We know where
connected
to
now.
find her, and the timing is just...
Because she was like, no, this is
I
connected.
mean,
Yeah, that
is
makes
she-
sense until you just told me what you
Is
told
she
me.
Osprey?
Maybe. But there's another Redfield connection.
What do you mean?
Gordon Wick wouldn't have known about night action unless someone in the White House told him about it, right?
Okay.
We better to give him that information. Get an old friend.
Oh, the FBI guy?
Jesus.
Yeah.
You realize what you're saying here?
I do. But I'm less worried about what these people have done, and I'm more worried about what they will do.
A second attack? I need to fill in Travers. You need to be there too.
Okay?
I mean, the vice president?
I have somebody with Rose. I'll have him bring her in the drive-in, but it needs to be discreet.
We can bring her in through the FDR tunnel.
Okay.
I'll set up a meeting with police ASAP.
I feel like someone's about to get
Have
blown
your
up.
trooper friend drop her at the loading dock.
How did you know it was my trooper friend? How did you know it was my trooper friend?
What?
Nothing.
I didn't tell you who it was. I didn't motherfucking tell you who it was, my friend.
Rough few days. I'm running on fumes.
It's
I didn't tell you who it was.
You've done a great job.
Thank you.
How would she even know that they there? How does she even know that? What's bugged?
Yeah, make your faces.
Yeah, what's bugged?
Positive.
Babe, that's like intimate knowing. How would she know that? They literally just got there.
Baby, because she's been...
Well, unless she know about the tracking.
Yeah, some
And
things
so
that
she
she's
know who
sussy.
lives there at the place. So then she working with the contractor.
Yeah,
Which is why
she's a bad guy.
she been a bad guy to me. I already knew that.
It wasn't confirmed until just...
I knew that, but that means she's the one who killed T-1000. That's why he did.
Mm-hmm.
Because he went to talk to Wick and was like, hey, Wick, bro, I know what's going on. You need to stop it. And he told his girl, and she was like, terminate. And he was like, cool, I got somebody for that.
Yeah.
Done. I already put all pieces together. Give me another puzzle.
Hey, Liam. Dinner. You look like shit. What is that?
Rose is getting it with
She's
that
swinging
fucking
that
log.
fucking log.
Get his ass again, Rose. There you go, Rose. Get over there. You get his ass again. There you go, Rose. Yeah. I am relieved to know that I called it from the beginning that the damn chief of staff, his friend, so-called friend, comforter, was a bad guy. I knew it. I already knew it. But she tried to play it off with the vice president. Well, I didn't play it off, but telling us from the perspective of her that she became a bad guy after the fact, whatever the vice president did. Still doesn't excuse the fact that you've been doing this bullshit the whole time, which means you brought Maddie in there the whole time. I mean, you brought Peter in there the whole time to do night agent and all this fucking crazy shit just because. Because, you know, he was on the train, he knew about it, that's why you want to tuck him away and put him over there. Because, you know, she did try to do him a favor and tuck him away. But then this happened. And so it is what it is right now. And so the way everything went down in this episode made sense for it to go down the way that it did. Vengeance is definitely due. How are they going to clean this up? And what was the ultimate goal of that terrorist attack with the train? Who were they trying to take out over there? Was it the president? Because I don't think the president was in town. They already said that. And it wasn't Maddie that they was protecting. So who else was it? We'll see. But it was another good episode, man. MVP of the episode definitely goes out to Rose coming in with the tree stump and just beating that ass. And so loser of the episode is not shooting the man in the legs. Why we don't shoot people in the legs, man? I'm done. Thank you again for sponsoring it. Can't wait to see another episode.
Shout out to MVP. Listen, winner MVP. No, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Okay, so yes, it was very clear that the gray-haired lady didn't really the secretary, what is it?
No, Chief
of Staff. Thank you. Chief of Staff didn't really mesh well in her role, so it does feel like it. And you kept saying it. They kept trying to be like, no, just wait. She's straight.
She's totally humble and nice to him.
But I like the classic trope where you get to figure it out with the actual actor too. So the clear, misguided, really rookie mistake, honestly, about the trooper comment.
Yeah.
Feels a little lazy in the writing, I will say, but I always appreciate when they give an opportunity for us as the audience to figure out at the same time that the actor is too.
Yeah, that was blatant.
It was very fucking obvious. As soon as she said it, I was like, she's fucking, there you are, you're guilty. And yet again, they introduced another character I really liked. Cisco was a great character, similarly to
Francisco Jenkins.
Yes. Was a very likable character. We already saw him, early on in the season 2 helping out. So it's unfortunate that they're not keeping anybody. No one's sticking around. No. They are taking people out.
Blast in the face.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. I know that's going to be a hard blow for Peter, knowing his personality type and all of that. Also, to write Peter in now as being like the ultimate villain, so to speak, tarnishing his name, is a really shady look. And honestly, if I was Rose and Peter right now, I'd be really scared because how we have no resources. We have no connection to the White House. We don't know, the Chief of Staff is ultimately a bad guy now. So they're really out here. But they did the classic, my, Godfather, comment about who owns the boat. So we gotta figure out who his godfather is. So that's gonna obviously probably play into play, because there's no reason to even mention he is a godfather if you're not going to introduce a character. And right now they're desperate and they need somebody. And also, we've never, activated Rose's dude either that betrayed her. So I just feel like there's still they're desperate now. So we're going to have to tap into other characters.
Is he going to come into play?
I'm just saying, at this point, they're going to have to expand their network to people that they wouldn't necessarily know that they are connected with, right? I also think it was really, really smart writing to take out the main assassin and leave the girl. I think that was clever because she's off her rocker, and I think that's going to create some crazy scenarios. So, not necessarily something I was expecting to happen, but I can see the thought behind the writing of that as well. And then, just very curious how it's going to play out then in the next couple of episodes, because this is obviously a big turning piece as far as revealing that that she's in on it, and that Peter and Rose don't really have any allies at this point. So very curious to see how it plays out. I will say Rose also gets my MVP though, because she came through and I thought it was the most realistic shit. She was like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to keep hitting you with this log so you don't fucking kill Peter. So I thought that was great too. But very curious now with the revelations, what's the direction that Peter and Rose take. And like I said, I do feel strongly they're going to have to resort to reaching out to an extended network of people that they weren't necessarily considering. And I feel like that pushes in play Rose's connect and potentially Peter's godfather now, because you dropped the godfather line.
Yep.
Alright, great episode though. Thanks again, MVP Lasith, for sponsoring this one. Look forward to checking out the next one.
Alright, well look, thank you guys again for watching another MVP sponsor reaction for The Night Agent, Season 1, Episode number 7. And until next time,